Hello and welcome to What the Hey. Thank you very much for joining me to check out a video that someone suggested I react to, and that person would be Alois UD3. I like your username because it has a number in it. But anyways, hello to you and thank you very much for the request. So the content in question that we are checking out today is titled Cinética del Patrón Selene Delgado, Canal 5 al Servicio de la comunidad. Questionable accent, but I tried. Anyways, this video was uploaded on September 2nd of 2021. The video duration is 3 minutes and 2 seconds, and the video description basically says, like, description of the artificial pattern is what that translated to, roughly. Whether or not that means anything coherent, I don't know, but I'll find out. Also, in terms of some other information about the video we're about to watch, it was uploaded by FlorecitaDreams. Whether or not that's the way to say the channel name, I don't know. But either way, thank you to that channel. I'll have them tagged and I'll have the video linked in the description of this video. So if you want to check out either of those sources, they'll be there for you. Also, if there's anything in this content that ends up being wonky or I'm like, someone may want a warning about that, I'll put a warning about that in the description. So if you want to check that out beforehand, you can. That will also be there. And then last but not least, in the comment section, I will pin a comment about like the different, you know, timestamps and portions of this video and what they are and when they are. So if you only want to listen to or check out something specific, I'll have that listed for you. But that is all of the information, so let's actually check out the video itself.
Evento. Selene Delgado.
Okay, so it's a specific backward
de rostros
name.
Artificiales. Los rostros son construidos artificialmente y simulan ser caras humanas para generar emociones deseando generar estímulos
Is that Leon
supernormales.
Kennedy?
Un
Tyler,
estímulo
the
supernormal
creator.
es la preferencia durante la comunicación por las señales que exageran las normas,
What is that
aunque
one?
raramente o
Oh,
nunca
it's the
existen en
duck
la
rabbit thing.
naturaleza.
Okay.
Sin embargo, de forma opuesta, los rostros falsos
Joy?
que siguen estos patrones pueden generar un efecto del valle inquietante, que es cuando las réplicas antropomórficas
Pingu,
se
I
acercan en
freaking love
exceso a la
Pingu.
apariencia y comportamiento del
Hat
ser humano
person,
real.
Karen
Causa
hair,
una
who is
respuesta de
that?
rechazo y miedo.
Michelle
Esto se debe
Obama?
por su parecido enorme con los cuerpos de cadáveres.
I have no idea what
La
that is.
curva del valle inquietante sigue un patrón exponencial.
Why do we have
Los
algebra?
patrones exponenciales
Okay,
pueden
that
ser
face is
analizados con el
familiar.
enfoque de la cinética
Ah,
física.
math. Like,
Entonces, hipótesis: el patrón Selene Delgado se ajustará
Hypothesis.
cinéticamente a rostros no humanos usando la constante de cambio físico Tao.
okay.
Metodología análisis cinético
That
utilizando
is a
modelado
very sad.
matemático de
Tyler,
dos
the creator,
componentes.
is exactly who that reminds me of.
Resultado: los
Results.
rostros que mejor se adaptaron al patrón cinético son de personas que no existen.
These people don't exist? I am ready. Oh, I'm scared. Jump scare? What? Admittedly, I kinda have goosebumps right now because of the music. Why is this actually kind of scary though? And what, minions? Okay, obviously this is a giant meme based off of the originals. Pet Shop Boys cover? What? Okay. See, that face I know is like part of the, you know, plot of like the fake human meme.
Selene Delgado existe.
She does exist for real. Like, who is she? Selene Delgado.
La existencia
I
es
keep
eterna.
getting shivers. Who is the— oh, that's the channel logo. Bonus track. Aliens are real. Why is there a graph though? Random jaguar drawing? Bill Nye the Science Guy? Purina? Oh, because it's two different cats? Okay. I'm ready for an actual jump scare though. Like a boom jump scare noise. Okay, that's kind of scary. Kind of. Tyler, the creator, again. What? That's kind of scary looking. Oh, it's just a— okay. ¿Cómo se dice what the frick en español, por favor? So first and foremost, I'm gonna look up who Selene Delgado is, because that urban legend was the first thing that popped up is an urban legends thing. So this must actually be kind of legit. So according to this Wikipedia page that immediately popped up, she was like a Venezuelan model and beauty pageant title holder who was crowned Miss Supranational Venezuela 2023, epic. But there's also a thing that popped up, like a whole, like, scary wiki. What the heck? Okay, so maybe Selene is not a Venezuelan model, because the wiki thing is different from this fandom page, you know, very accurate information. And it's saying this channel called Canal 5 has something to do with talking about a mysteriously missing girl named Selene, and it's just the fact that this channel came up with it. The Mexican TV channel Canal 5, you know, just put the photo up and they're like, this girl is missing from like the 90s to the 2000s. So it's an urban legend that this random person is missing, I guess. And I guess furthermore, it's the thing of it's not explained, so, you know, ooh, spooky urban legend. I hope Selene Delgado was found, if she's real. I hope everyone's okay. But that was kind of spooky. Admittedly, that actual video, even though it was a meme, like, I guess this channel was taking a more comedic, you know, tone to it, which is fine. Very interesting, though. I mean, I learned something. Of course, some of that was more familiar to me because there was a period on YouTube like a couple years ago where a bunch of channels were doing all this like human impersonation thing. Like there are multiple channels that came up with all this lore about, you know, like these aliens or creatures that would impersonate people and, you know, all the crazy lore. Like Serpello did comedic animations on it. Like it's a whole thing on YouTube. But the fact that someone did it about this random supposedly missing girl is very interesting. I mean, some of the photos that popped up in that video were actually familiar. Like there's that one picture of like the guy's face with like the really big eyebrows or whatever for some reason. I don't know why that's a really popular picture for stuff like that. So some of that was actually like kind of eerie and the music and stuff was kind of, you know, spooky. I did genuinely have goosebumps for a few minutes there. But I'm still kind of confused. This particular video was kind of interesting because I feel like it was a little different than some of the stuff people have requested in the past, where like I've seen some Spanish videos where they're like 6 seconds and someone falls off of a ledge and it's a meme for some reason, but it is kind of funny. But it's very obscure. Some other videos are like random people yelling and the video quality is really pixelated, which is kind of funny, so I get why it's famous. But this is just like another take on a very famous, like, you know, lore, spooky kind of video, but it's done with a random missing girl. So the fact that it does kind of have some legitimate, you know, stuff in it is kind of cool, but also still very strange. I mean, I don't know why there are random pictures of like cats, like the Purina cat food bag. I don't know why that was in there, but very cool. So me personally, I'm a little confused, but I did enjoy that, and it did actually give me goosebumps. I should have, if I had known what the video was about, turned off my lights and got really spooked. But you know, I did actually still get chills, so it did its job. But that's essentially the reaction video, and once again, if you want to check out the channel that made that video or the video itself, I'll have those sources listed in the description, so those are there for you. Thank you once again to the person that requested the video. Very strange, but very fun. I love learning about all the memes. Whether or not they're legit, I don't know, but very fun. And you know, good time to practice Spanish, so very fun. I also enjoyed how in the beginning of that video, it had like, you know, the old school YouTube videos where it was like the blue screen with the white title words or whatever, so that was fun as well. But thank you once again. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.